Good evening everybody. Welcome to my Wednesday night stream, and we have another chapter in the prequel to the Battle of Azeroth. So we have the Hour of Reckoning, Champions of the Alliance. At last the time has come for us to reclaim what is rightfully ours. Our final push to retake Lordaeron Keep shall commence at dawn. The Horde and their war chief must answer for their crimes. King Anduin Rin. Quest objectives: meet Master Matthias Straw in Stormwind Harbour. You'll be able to choose from one of these rewards. And we have a Footman's Warhammer, which is a one-handed mace. And we have a War Mage's Spire, which is a two-handed staff. Interesting. Hey GG Cat, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. My week is going very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? We're just looking at the quest that we're about to start, so I think we should accept this one.
Champions of the Alliance, the time has come for us to claim what is rightfully ours. The final push to retake Lordaeron.
Oh, it's a bit quiet. Let me see if I can get this up.
And their war chief must answer for their crimes.
Let me try and make sure everything's working. I'll check my Twitch stream. I've got the microphone working on this end. So perhaps... good evening, Wolfsbane, how are you? And you're raiding at the moment, wow. That sounds good. Can you hear me okay? Gigi was having problems hearing, so just wanted to make sure everything's alright. Good evening, Wave, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Let's just check my dashboard. That should give me information. There we go, that seems to be working. Everything sounds normal, okay. Okay, that's all good then. Hopefully it's nothing unfixable your end, GG, but hopefully you can get it fixed. So, who do we have? Wave, Strodavils, and Viper Girl Road. Thank you all for stopping by. Very kind of you. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with the whole Lordaeron battle sequence, which I've got no idea what's going to happen. So let's head on a Griffin. Let's take a casual flight over, give people some a chance to come in. So I'll do that, and we'll take a flight, take the scenic route. There we are. Hey Tribal Power, watched my TSM guide. Helped you out starting out, no idea about transmog mines, just selling herbs and ores to get a bit of bank. That's a perfect idea. Transmog is notoriously slow selling, so I always consider it a secondary market. So if you don't get into it, I'm sure you'll do just fine. You reloaded. No worries, GG. It's good to check these things. And Commander Bond, good evening to you. How are you doing tonight? Streamings make you stay up very late. Yeah, I stay up late myself just to make sure I can fit them in. Kind of burning the candle at both ends, really. But you got to do what you got to do. Do I play during the day before my stream in the evening? Not very often, Wolfsbane. Occasionally I might check something out, or I might record a video for YouTube. But most of the time it's literally straight on and do streaming. So I haven't checked my mailbox at all. Haven't checked any of that yet. Good evening, Severi. How are you? Pretty tired, but glad to be here. Excellent. Well, if you fall asleep, it's okay by me. Always good to have a nap every now and again. We're just going on a nice little flight to Stormwind. We'll take the scenic route. Now I'm thinking I could probably do with making sure I've got the dialogue up for these sequences. Let me just check my sound levels. So we're going to just check sounds on. I can turn the music down a little bit. And then up the regular a little bit more. Something like that. So hopefully we can get the ambience and the dialogue going okay. Good evening, Gwylyn. How are you? Apologies in advance if anyone who hasn't done the Lordaeron questline. I'm completely new to it myself, but I am going to do it live on stream. You moved your main also. That's 5 also. Can't keep away from Shadow Song. It's a lovely server. I do like it. I love the economy on it. Will I do the last scenario? Yes, Viperkill, we're off to do that right now, in fact. You spy your computer today, we're not on it, so you set up Sniper for Silk and picked up over 4,000 for under 1 gold. Fantastic. That is definitely Pantaloons Inc. You fished at Darkmoon Faire and got trash 4 out of 5 times. Went back today and all is well. They fixed that nasty bug. Yes, they did. I heard about that. They've hot fixed it. So now with a skill level of 150, you should get your normal Darkmoon Daggermores. So I got no idea what the price is on my server. I haven't checked my mailbox, but I'll do all the auctioning stuff after we've done the quest line. Lizard Wow, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And you can skip on it alt afterwards. Yeah, that's a good thing, isn't it? You don't have to do it from every character. So let's take my usual mount. Good evening, Custer. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. We are off to see the king. Where are you? Actually, no, we're out to see the Hour of Reckoning. Hopefully the sound levels are okay for everyone. So I've turned it up a little bit so we can hopefully hear the dialogue and everything with the quests. Kept falling through the cannon, wouldn't fire you. Oh right. Just 6 minutes, Costa, so not long at all. I know I started a little bit early tonight. You missed all the warnings. You got 1,500 fishes for the mount. Perfect, excellent. So let me know if the sound levels are too high or too low for the questing on this. I want to be able to hear it for everyone. Oh, look at this. Wow. This is something special. Look at the fleet. Okay. It's all about to go. Hey, Bro Manager and Norquat and Perkin. Welcome all. I hope you're doing well. We are going to be doing the Hour of Reckoning questline. Is the Transmutation Master Quest worth losing for living steel? Yes, because over time, if you keep making living steel, you'll get that in procs. So you'll get your living steel back so long as you keep doing it. Norcop. Good evening, Occuper. How are you? Right, what have we got here? Stormwind Infantry. They're looking quite cool. I like the armour on those. Oh. He just went straight through me. Sorry, Captain. What else have we got? Okay. Let's dismount. Go have a look. Okay, what have we got? Master Matthias Shaw. Matthias Shaw. The Horde will pay for what they've done. Footman's Warhammer or Warmage's Spire. Now, my inclination is to go for a staff every time as a priest. Haste and mastery over crit and haste. Hey, Mr. Spuds, how are you? Love my TSM 4 series, helped you out a lot. Excellent, well, I'm glad it helped you, are you? And welcome to the stream. So I'm going to go for Warmage's Spire. I think that's a good one to go for. I guess you're going to want me to equip it as well, aren't you? King Rin has mustered our forces, Samadan. We meet to launch a full-scale assault on Lordaeron. We'll drive the Horde from the keep and reclaim it for the Alliance. It's been far too long since our flag flew interestful. Ready to ship out? Captain Angelica here will see to your transport. Complete the battle for Lordaeron. You will receive 19 gold and 40 silver. Accept.
I appreciate that you reported in so quickly, Champion. You will ship out with the 3rd Fleet. Speak to Captain Angelica when you are ready to embark.
Is the dialogue loud enough so can everyone hear that? Right. Speak to Captain Angelica when you're ready to embark. Right. 19 gold closer to 5 million? Exactly, Siri. Had a major farming session last night. 6,000 Aetherol plus over 200 bloods and 36 seeds to replenish your ink resources before BFA. Very nice, Ocular. Very nice indeed. Going to convert it to bloods in the convert the bloods into Dreamleaf. Excellent. So I really ought to do this battle without my fishing rod. So we just got a new item. Let's have a look, see what it looks like. War Mage's Spire. How does it look? Okay. Oops, a bit too close. Can't see it there. Okay. Looking quite aquatic looking. Okay. Just do the Darkshore World quest. It's at least 210 eye level gear. Yeah, I haven't done any of the Darkshore quests. I am sitting at 201 eye level. So hopefully that's going to keep me alive a little bit, at least. We'll have a look. Right, okay, Captain Angelica, let's go.
King's honor.
I am ready to sail to Lordaeron.
Go with honor, friend.
You have joined the queue for the battle for Lordaeron. Alright, so there's going to be a few of us, is there? Here we go. Entering scenario. 19 people. Okay. Take back former human capital city Lordaeron. Get 20 gold and pre-Legion era staff. Exactly, Commander Bond. I think we're onto a winner here. Hey, Kenny B, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, that's a short journey. Okay. Right. Okay, everyone's rushed off. So let's join in. I don't want to rush through this, so we'll just see how it goes. Samadan is now the leader of your group. I feel honoured. And do MT7 go through making subgroups, because you made a few, but they don't seem to work. Not yet, Perkin, no. And Emil Brider, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. In all pre-expansion events, this one is the worst. Is it? Interesting. I'm going to see how we go. Let's move this over a little bit. There we go. Oh look, we got another priest. Another human priest. We can ride together, brothers in arms.
Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, hear me. The Horde's cowardly attack on Teldrassil brought war upon us and made clear what is
hold on.
at stake.
Look at this.
Their war chiefs
I love the scenery. We're lagging a little bit though.
but to destroy our way of life and snuff out hope for generations.
Not too bad. Watched some of your vids earlier. I've been making fortune and auction house. Excellent. Excellent, good to hear. Outside a lot of silk under 1 to 5. Should I make the pantaloons, try and flip them back to auction house between 2 and 3? Maybe a bit of both will spin. As Costa said, yeah. Question, what's the point of having multiple operations for a single group? How do they work together when posting? It does one then the other, basically. Good evening, Huxnova, how are you? And Boogie Lips, how are you? And Living pretty solely for the class, man. You love it. Yeah, it is good. Oh, hold on. I'm missing out on the quest. If I miss out on chat, I do apologise in advance. I'm going to semi-focus on what we've got to do here. Okay, let's help out. Let's do some healing. I'm just going to do Samadan level healing, which is... Oh, my mouse is gone. Hold on. No! What a time for my mouse to go all wrong. Let's try a few heals. Alright, there we go. Let's just stay frosty. Keep an eye on things. If I miss anyone, I do apologise. I'm just going to have to focus on everything that's happening at the same time. Don't stand in the fire. Fire's bad. Let's keep everyone topped up. Oh, the mouse has gone all jittery. Where is everyone? I want to make sure I can take this in. Look at this, this is beautiful. Lagging slightly though.
Thank you, everyone. I can handle it from here.
Wow. Poor Mr. Potato, you can do it. How's everyone doing? And some people run ahead. And we all seem to be close enough together. I'll just heal the ones that are close to me. Might as well do a bit of damage whilst I'm here. Right, where are we off to next? There we go. Look at this. Up the hill, up the ramparts. Where is everyone? I don't want to be in the lead. Oh look, everyone's over this side. Let's stay with the group. Forward Demolisher. Let's do a bit of damage. Might as well do some. There we go. Doing some fighting. This is the best on the Alliance side for sure. Oh, clearing the way. All units to the gates. Come on, Anduin. Where are you? We're right in the thick of it. Oh, these look like the gates. Oh, where are you? Oh, look. Worgen Battle Mage. He looks cool. Where is everyone? Oh god, that's huge. Azerite War Machine. Ah, wow. Okay. Okay, I see. Alright, let's heal. See, this is the increase in weapons. Yeah, make sure I heal myself. Get that. There we are. You will note, of course, I'm still wearing my chef's hat, of course. We should have Faire out as well. Faire must go into battle with us. I haven't gone full on fishing rod though, so we'll do what we can. There we are. That's quite the war machine, isn't it? Right, let's do some damage whilst we're here.
Enough meddling.
The towers. Okay. Yeah, looks like the towers are being damaged. Some people are out of range. There you are. Let's help you out. Need a bit of helping there. Make sure I stay in with everyone. Oh, good job I missed that one. Yep, there we go. Oh, look, cinematic. There we are.
Prepare the blight. Let it rain down upon their armies.
Awesome.
There must be another way, War Chief.
This is no time for sentiment, High Overlord. War demands that we take a more direct approach.
Okay. So I only made 50k today. 50k is awesome. Oh, what's this?
It's killing her own troops.
Come on, Greymane. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. Alright, undead army.
Destroy them!
Interesting, skeleton army. Greetings, Prophets, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Apologies if I've missed anyone else whilst we're doing this. I am mid... What's the big droplets for?
Must evacuate the wounded.
The blight is too dangerous, my king. We
Okay.
cannot afford to.
The blight. Okay, here we go.
No soldier behind.
Oh, there we go. Heal you. Don't die.
Not this time.
Not this time. Not if I've got anything to do with it. Avoid the blight. Avoid the green stuff. Heal people. Where is everyone? Let's zoom out a little bit so I can see things going on a bit. Oh, uh-oh. I need to heal a lot more now. Where's my ultimate? Just throw one in there. There we go. That one. That's the one I wanted. Pop your cooldowns, keep everyone healthy. Make sure everyone's pulled back. This is tough as a healer. Well, kind of. Tough at my level. Oh, there's more. Quick, pull back. Onto the hills. Oh, everyone's dying. I went too early on my cooldown. Pull back. Pull back, everyone. This is not good. Come on, Anduin, you got to do your healing magic at some point. I'll just try and keep everyone alive. Oh, there's more. Quick, run. Avoid green stuff.
Our siege towers are lost. Our numbers are waning.
Oh, numbers are waning. Oh no. Come on. You need uber healing power. Right, there we go. Come on, Greymane. That's nice. Nice animation on that horse.
Has broken our ranks.
Our assault has been for nothing.
Okay.
What now?
Ooh. Interesting. Hey, it's Jaina! That's awesome. Teleport.
Alliance! Forward!
That's really nice to see how the horse led with its head there when it turned. That's a nice bit of animation.
China! The wall!
We end this now.
Dun dun dun. That was awesome. Captain Jack Sparrow. Apologies if I've missed everyone there. We lost someone. We lost
Jaina,
Jaker. Hold on.
light you've come. You are sorely
Let's
needed
join in.
this fight.
I stand with you, my king.
I stand with you, my king.
These walls won't hold for long. We should not linger here.
Winds of change. Infiltrate the keep with King
Varus
Anduin.
didn't have much time to prepare for this attack.
Oh, I forgot to give myself a
Cannot
buff.
afford to underestimate her. Everyone, fall into position. We strike on my command.
Okay.
I need you to cover our backs. It's too risky to funnel
Okay, I'm
everyone
going to
through
stick
a
with
side
this,
to keep
and then
all
I'll
at
come
once.
back through and
Certainly be trapped.
catch up on chat
Agreed. I'll guard the rear flank.
once everything's
Let's
settled down.
Jaina, block the exits. Don't let them call for reinforcements.
Block the exits. Yeah, do your freezing stuff. How's everyone doing? Is there anyone we can actually... Oh yeah, there are some. Let's do some smitings. Keep an eye on people's health. Just move around. Where is everyone? Zoom out a little bit. Everyone's doing okay, actually. Bit of a harsh breeze, though. Oh, wind's gone this way now. No one's taken any damage yet. Is that in range? No, not yet. Give you a bit of a top up. Oh, you're getting blown up in the air. Okay. Let's just do that. Hey, we've got Stumpy. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. And anyone else who's come in whilst I've been playing this? Ooh, ooh. We're all stuck in the middle. This is gonna hurt. Where's everyone gone? Oh, they're over here. Ooh, ow, that hurt. That was slammed down. Right, everyone who's come back down, come back to Earth. And let's give you some healing. There we go. Excellent work, everyone.
I'm ready.
You're all good. Everyone's healed for the Alliance. Hold you fair. Last 3 weeks in the gold goals made. We're over 4 million, so we're getting closer. That's for sure. Abomination Wonderland. Okay.
That army is enormous. Give the
Army is
word and I will
enormous.
teleport us to safety.
If we turn tail now, we just
okay.
become prey.
Right.
No, we will fight and die if we must. For
And
what
die if we must.
Your time is up, King Anduin.
Sylvanas is just being a sociopath. Oh, here we go. Right, everyone, come on.
Hold your ground!
Hold your ground.
Let us even the odds, King Ray.
Illyria, thank the light you've made it.
I am known for my timing, Your Majesty. Megator, are
Okay.
you ready for battle?
Everyone.
I brought some extra machines for backup. Feel free to give them a spin.
Feel free to give them a spin.
Help me with Blightcaller and Lordaeron. Illyria, take the rest of our troops and focus on routing the enemy army.
Oh, move out of the green stuff.
Champions, with me.
Champions with me. Where is everyone? They've all gone up ahead. Let's see. Oh, watch out. You're gonna die. Don't die. Don't die.
The fray. Good. I was hoping you'd keep this interesting.
I assure you, Blightcaller, the
There we
pleasure
go.
is
And dodge round that bit of green. We'll go ahead, join in with everyone else. Avoid green stuff. Oh, there's a lot of blight going there. You're taking a lot of damage there. There you go. You're all right now. I've got you. Oh, hold on. I'm actually quite limited on my spells at the moment. I haven't set up voodoo for proper priestly spells, so I've only got a few at my disposal, i.e. flash heal and normal heal. So I'm going to have a look at that and make sure I get some proper healing going. Let's try and add in that so no one else is going to die, hopefully. I'll at least get the people who are in range. I like these mechanome with their guns. That's really cool. All ambiguity was removed though. Ah, right. I mean, it is fairly atypical of a siege type scenario, isn't it? Right, I think we're doing okay. We can start doing. Oh no, we're not. Just when I thought we were okay, someone needs some healing. Let's get out the big heals. There we are. So make sure I stay with everyone. Oh, we're at 90%. Okay. I think we've turned the tide slightly. There we go. Here's another cinematic.
Bane, pull them back.
Uh-oh. Here she comes. Oh, this is a big vat of bad stuff. Anduin, your hands.
No, they must not escape. The horde is falling back again? What is their strength?
That accursed blight blocks our path. Our forces can't follow her.
We can't let the war chief escape. Capturing her is the only way to win this war.
Understood. We will not
Capturing,
let you go.
yes.
Mekatorg, can your flying machines get us past this blight?
I don't have many of them, but the ones I do are at your disposal.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Champions, with me. Mekatorg, backtrack through the keep with the
Can
rest
we jump
of our
on them?
forces and
There's one.
station them at Brill. Ready to strike on my command.
Excellent. Let's go have a look at this. Get a nice view of everything.
Stand aside, Saurfang. This war is not yours to bear alone. There is no honor in killing you.
Your father was a man of honor.
Oh, here's Saurfang.
You know nothing of the sort. I will never stand down. I eat.
He's making a stand.
And die by the sword. What price have you paid for the Alliance?
My father gave everything for the Alliance. The question
did.
is, are
He
you
did.
willing to do the same for the Horde?
My life for the Horde!
No, Saurfang. Does a lot of damage. High Overlord Saurfang. Oh, oh, oh. Fell in the trees. Hold on, let me just move out the back. There we are. I'll take a bit of damage there. Let's just move around a bit. Give everyone a little bit of a top up. Oh, feared. Of course, that would make sense. Me and Pierre will take up the oh, there we go.
No. I demand an honorable death.
My father once said that Varrock Saurfang embodied the honor of the Horde.
This is true.
He admired you for that. And so do I. Listen to me. There is no honor in this.
That is not.
We can find a peaceful solution.
At this moment, it is. Take him to the stockades.
Okay, Wolfsbane, I'll have a look.
When I
Pierre's
return,
secret weapon.
we will speak of honor.
Hey Milana, how are
It
you?
may yet be reclaimed.
You buy Sheldrite under 1 gold. Yeah, definitely. Here we go. Tomorrow's your last day at work before BFA launch. You have 2 weeks off. Excellent. Excellent. Good timing. I had my week off early, so no such luck for me. Good evening, Jeff Brown. How are you? Stockades raid confirmed. Alright, where are we going? Oh, where's Gengron? Come back, Gen. There you are. Oh, another cinematic? You meant you just did that? Aha! Right, okay. Here we go. Everyone's here together. Oh, this is just like the Warcraft 3 cinematic. When Arthas comes in. Nice touch. I'm the other end, can he be? Southeast.
Muzzle your dog, your majesty.
Sylvanas Windrunner, you have led the Horde to a place without honor. Lordaeron is ours. It's over.
Your father would be so proud.
Is that his? You've gotten it all bloody.
Only one of us wanted this war.
You call for peace when it suits you, little lion. But you're quick enough to kill.
Little
I
lion.
should have killed you when last we met.
How rude, sister. You're a guest in my home.
Your home? You desecrate that throne with your filth! Enough!
See, you don't need to do that, Gen.
You put the torch to Teldrassil.
You take the honourable path.
But I failed those who burned. I will not make that mistake again. Surrender. Or die.
That's politics for you. Yeah.
You've won.
Nothing.
Banshee Sylvanas. That's it. Shield time. And it's all green. I like the guy on the right. Who is he? Was that it? Was that it done? Nathanos. Ah, Nathanos Blightcaller. Cool. Well, there we go. Well, that was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. What have we got next?
We are the sons.
Good to see you back on your feet. Many others were not so fortunate. Whispers of prayer. King Anduin has returned to Stormwind Keep. He must plan what our next move will be. Here's your 19 gold and 40 silver. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, that was really cool. Okay. I've probably... seems a bit cheap after all that. It was a little bit. Apologies if I missed. Welcome everybody who came in whilst I was otherwise preoccupied. How are you all? I hope you're doing well this fine evening. It's a bit stingy, isn't it? Doesn't seem like we Horde are the bad guys after all. No. See, there's two sides to every story. And I think the way they've done this, they've clearly pitched Sylvanas as a craved villain, but there's more to it. I'm sure there is. Let's go ahead. Let's go to the auction house and have a look at some mail. Make us feel better. Internal emotional trauma. Yeah, definitely. Let's go to the Dwarven district. My old favourite. Since your allies got the Undercity, I polish it up a bit when we retake it. Yeah, I think it could do with a bit of a scrub and a clean. Make it all nice. Rebuild a few walls. Oh, Weirdo, thank you ever so much for the alliance. Thank you. 4 months subscribed. Thank you ever so much for your continued support. That's really amazing. Thank you. It's for the alliance, for the chef's hats. That's what I say. For the chefs. Arthur's ripped out her soul. Maybe later there'll be a questline to restore it. That would be nice, actually. That would be very nice. How do people get their hands on TCG mounts if they no longer sell the cards and a chance to get them? I don't know, actually. I don't know if they are black market ones. Some of them do. Yeah, for the gold. For the Horde, spelt H-O-A-R-D. Oh, they are on the black market. Okay. Right. Mailbox time. Let's have a look. We've got 176 expires. Well, 176 mail, of which the first 50 are expires. So let's run through these, see what we've got. One of my YouTube videos is talking about pastebin with TSM import strings. Correct. I don't seem to find it. It's possible to link? Yes, certainly, Raviloth. It's a bit out of date now, because I've been updating it as I've been playing the past few weeks. But you're more than welcome to take the one that I've got at the moment. I will update it soon, TM, when I feel like my current one is in a bit more of a decent state. Soulfang is going to be War Chief at the end of this, I think. I reckon that's a pretty good... that would be a good result, I think. Whatever's going to happen to Sylvanas, she won't die. Or she's going to get restored and become living again. Or she's going to go off somewhere into exile. Or something like that, I'm sure. No worries, Revlov. Hope you managed to get something good out of it. You could always put it into a new profile, so you don't necessarily have to replace your own one with it. Just have a council. That would be awesome, yeah. Amazing mailbox today. It felt great. Wish you could keep it up. Yeah. You get the good days and you get the not so good days, that's for sure. Obviously with the Darkmoon Daggermore drop rate coming back down, I don't know what my sales were in the end. I'm thinking of going off and fishing for some more though, because I'd quite like to get a few more for the recipes for the feasts. Might do that whilst I'm here. Just going to wait for this to reload. Replica armor from the Darkmoon Faire, definite gold mine. I haven't done that yet. That's an area I've completely neglected and haven't looked into. Thrall just needs to come back. Yep. Thrall was a good war chief. Okay, we're full now. So let's go through, post these on. Back in good old days, Samadan in this auction house. Let's move this over to the side so everyone can see it. And we'll do a post scan, get all our auctions back on. Hey Demona, how are you? It's worth a look if you have the time. Fly up to Tristfall and survey what changes have been made. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go and have a look. Rather have Council of the Horde than having two bad guy leaders. Green Jesus. Rate it open up to break out. Will a rate it open up to break out Selfhang? Probably. I very love sushi. Hello and welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. And Sixmoon, how are you? How's your Wednesday going so far? Okay, we've got a few random bits on here. The usuals. So we'll have a look at that. Let's let this come through. Being a little bit slower than usual. Probably because of all the stuff I've got. Probably be a bigger gold mine after, I imagine so. Just let them go later. Because, oh yes, because no Darkmoon for a while. Yeah. So you can probably just keep on posting and get some good money out of it. Hopefully. Alright, the enchants are going on. Mongoose is a good price at 7,600. Let's try that. 113 auctions going on. What have we got? We've got 566 coming in from something. So let's go collect up some more. He just wants to die though. Yeah, I think he's had enough. He did want an honourable death, didn't he? And it was denied him. Let's take the expires. Got some more gold coming in now. And we'll convince him to lead the Horde. Yeah, I reckon that's a good one, definitely. What have we got here? Leggings of concentrate. It hasn't got a... I was outbid on that. So I'll take the gold. Why hasn't that got a... Oh, that's from Elmorte. Okay. And we sent that because I was doing a test earlier. And then... Oh yes, some excess gold. I'll take that. And the Windwall cloth. I'll take that. That leaves me with... that more, another 49, so I just wait for everything else to refresh and we'll go there. Can't spell, no worries. Do I have 5 mil if all my auctions sold? I probably would. I think I've got about 2 million worth on there, at least. What have you got? Some more expires. And I was outbid on the silk, so I get the money back on that. I might as well just leave those in there. So 21,000 in the mail. Pearlescent Conch, lots of Binding of Hastes. Got all of those. And then Agility, Hidden Satyr, and a couple of Elemental Forces. Elemental Forces gone right down in price though. Okay, so 21,000. We'll take that. My posting scan seems to be going much faster than mine. Is there some special setting you're missing? No, it's literally just my server. My server happens to be particularly fast and low pop, and I know a lot of the other servers can be quite slow. Azurite still got to come into play. Yeah, that's true. Tone's Illusion is selling for you at the moment. Really decent prices. Excellent, Boogie. Have you got the two ones that are harder to get hold of? Because I haven't got those yet, and I'm sure I could make some more gold if I had those. The Pandaria one and the Deep Holm one. Make good like you, or rather gold. Well, it's going well. By all accounts, it's not at my target, but it's certainly a good amount of gold. You have them all. Just getting the mats is the problem. Yeah, I can imagine they're quite difficult ones to get. You've got all the tomes. Excellent, Ghost Pants. So let's get those things on. And that's everything. Confirming all. And the last one. So yeah, auction wise, I've got 1.9 million of auctions. So if they did sell, that would be a lot. But obviously I'm not expecting them all to sell. Some things may never sell. So I'm just going to take off the stuff that's about to expire. Take those off and then take the short ones off. Don't think any of that Darkmoon stuff did sell, so we'll see how that goes for another round or two. Take those off. Okay. They just don't sell on your server. Yeah, well, it's good to have at least one of them on just in case, because you never know. Really haven't had time to farm recently due to family work, social stuff, so relying solely on the auction house. That's good if you can get all your materials on the auction house. I suffer sometimes in that we just don't have them. Trying to get away from farming and making more on flipping, shuffling. Yeah, there's a good market for that. I know Bregvids does amazing gold on flipping and shuffling. He knows the market, he knows what sells, and knows how to flip things and snipe things. What's this? Below vendor sell price. Okay, we need to change that. I think it should be in its current state. We just need to watch out for that coming up again. Apologies for the slurp. Right. Pineapple pizza, 12,000 gold. You never know, that might actually sell for that. Okay, so we're all on. Actually enjoy farming and hunting for rare stuff though. May sound weird to some people, but you genuinely do. No, I think there's a place for it, Boogie. I think if you do the same thing again and again, I certainly get bored doing that. But I do like to just go around, and I like to fish, I like to mine ore and get herbs. And there's a different... It all depends on what you're feeling like in the game, really. Well, here's our staff. Okay, so we need to look at restocks and things. So let's just have another look at the auction house. We also need to have a check on Shalderai silk and all of that. So let's do some shopping first. How's the silk looking? 1 gold 37. Anything you'd recommend to start selling just to getting some gold? You boosted a Druid Tauren to 110. Well, I would certainly do a combination of herbalism and mining with the Tauren, and you'd be able to get some decent herbs if you do the Cataclysm herbs. Even some of the vanilla herbs are selling quite well at the moment. There goes a satchel, and 2, and 3. Whilst that's going, I better buy these up. So I'm going to take the 34, take the 29 or 20. This isn't massively cheap. This is close to the 2 gold mark, so the profit margins aren't as high, but still it's worth doing. There's 6 at 200 there at 2 gold. I'll take those. And then 3 of 50, take those. And then 11 of 20. And I'll take the 9 of 5's good. 45 in a nice chunk, and the 14, I'll leave the 3 on. Actually no, I'll take the 3 and I'll leave, oh, there's one, oop, done the wrong order, there we go. One of 37 at 2 gold. There's another one of 20, it's more coming on whilst I'm doing this. And then 10 of 20 we want to avoid there, so I'm going to leave that. But of these 25 of 1, I'm going to take 24 of them. And leave 1 on. There we go. Which professions do I have? I have on Samadan has tailoring, enchanting, cooking and fishing. And then my demon hunter has leatherworking and skinning. My druid has elixir master, alchemy and herbalism. And then Elmorte has transmute master and mining. But Elmorte is only level 83. How is it you can get artifact power for the fishing rod? Cons, it's kind of like a separate thing, Perkin. But to get the artifact power, you have to, as T said, you have to collect up the rare fish. You have to have your artifact, your angler equipped in order to be able to do that. And then you throw the fish back and you get 50 artifact power for it. Started gold making by 5 giant dinosaur bones. Oh, Giant's not sure to recommend it, but it did make you a fair bit of cash and got you into it all. Yep, I hear that's a good one. My son certainly sold some of those. There's an int shield quest reward on NA Darkshore right now. Is that good, Commander Bond? Plus int. That would be useful, wouldn't it? Check my auctions. Got some sales, so let's do some restocks. Where are we at? Go on to enchanting, restock, take the soul fibril off, sorcerous earth we need, everything else we can make. Let's just make those whilst we're here. Elemental forced. So the binding of haste doesn't seem to be in profit. Let me just check that. It's only 33 gold profit. Okay. Maybe some of these need to be reset. Maybe I'll have a look into that. Let's just make these first. Sorcerous Earth. I can probably get from the guild bank. I'm assuming, or someone else has got it. Let's check the gathering tab once we've done it. Yes, it is the guild bank. Okay. Let's just move that down and head on over. Greetings, Ignis. Excuse me. Croaky throat. For Legion, they stuck Holy Paladins with this big honking mace and having us use the entire game. Previously, sword, mace, and shield. Oh, right, okay. So it's nice to have an actual shield. Ah, yeah. Okay, we don't need the warehousing. Sorcerous Earth. We only need 3, so let's use this to collect them. There you go. Collect those up. Could probably do with putting the rest of those in the reagent bank, but for now we'll be fine. And we'll just make one. And then tailoring whilst I'm here. If there's anything we can just add in. Let's move this back up and then go take enchanting off and tailoring on, restock. Okay, the satchels we can do. The hex weave we're a bit off. We need some sumptuous fur for that and I haven't got any. So these two we can make by visiting the guild bank. So we'll take that, open that up, move that, click that. That's where they come from. Bolts of frostweave, done. Task list, done. Move that back. Crafting. Make my 2 shirts, green linen and green workman's. You didn't mind the hammer, okay. Your paladin's called Holy Hammers, okay. in a deep dark depression for 2 years over this. Well, you know, if that's, you know, how you wanted to play the game and it's restricted you, then I can understand you not being able to do it is kind of important. Alright, let's head on back and post those auctions on. Run a post scan. Hey, right one too, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your day been so far? You missed out on, we just did the whole battle for Lordaeron as Alliance. That was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed doing that. So we're now just going over and reposting our auctions. Actually getting cold. Well, that's a change after it being so hot. Enjoy, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. First time in a month, yeah. Well, it's nice to have some fresh air again, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm not going to buy anything else, but let's visit Darkmoon Faire whilst we're here. It should have been McHammer. Nice. Okay, it's raining in Darkmoon. So I want to just check this Shalder I sold for 95 silver. That's fantastic. How much of it at that price? That's definitely a good one. Okay, I'm actually just going to head straight off to the left here. If I can make it. Because I like to go fishing. Geronimo! Right, oh, we need our angler. There we go. Right, any crates over this end? No? Okay, let's go up. Let's go around. The house is still 23.8. Yeah, there's a big difference. Typing blind is not a good idea. No, I could never do that. Was never one for touch typing. Only a few dozen, it seems, waiting for the search to finish. Oh well, still some at least. That is good. Just going to go for a little run round or swim round the island, see if we can pick up any crates, and then we'll do some regular fishing over near where the rabbit is. See if there's any rabbit groups up. Because it would be nice to get something like that we could possibly sell. And the fish, I don't know what the price of the fish is at the moment, but I'd like to turn them in, as Right One 2 was saying the other day, into the recipes. If I can get quite a lot of them now that the drop rate's been fixed, then that would be quite nice to then be able to make feasts. But I don't know how good the fishing is on here. We'll certainly do it for a little while, see if we can pick anything up. I can turn the music down a little bit now, actually. There we go. Just in case that's too loud for anyone. There's no primal hour on your server, so I thought, why not try 5k each? And they sold. You never know. You never know, Ormborn. I sold a Shadowweave mask for 42,000. So, strange things can happen when there's none on the auction house. But congratulations, that's a nice sale. How am I a fish right now? This is the Underlight Angler. It's one of the perks of being... Oh, there's someone. You can also walk on water, which is also awesome. So you turn into a fish underwater. Sold leatherworking items for over 200k. Wow, fantastic. But yeah, the Underlight Angler is really good for doing stuff like this. There's a fishing bobber. Right. All unique crafts. Pretty cool. Yeah, I really should get my leatherworking sorted. I need to collect some more recipes, really, I think. Missing transport items are back on the Undermined Journal. Ah. I didn't know they were missing. Hi, good evening, Biscuit. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. What happened with Raid Loot, Solar and Drainer? Only one item per boss. Sad Torah now. Yeah, I think they changed it, didn't they? But I thought they changed it back so that there's like a legacy mode. But maybe you don't get it so much with Draenor so much. Second Sky Golem on the auction house now. 6 days the next one. Next reset you get the Crimson Death Charge. I hope they sell. Fantastic. Well, I hope so. Fingers crossed for you, Deboding. Good and fast grinds get Warbear Harness and Woolies for leatherworking. Ah. Oh, we missed one there. Oh, just missed out on it. Oh well, let's go find a rabbit group whilst we're here. Pre-made groups, custom, find a group. Rabbit. No groups. Okay, let's just run round. Actually, what we'll do is we'll stay by these pools, or potential pools, and we'll fish here whilst having a look for a group. Somewhere in the middle, perhaps, so I can see them all. Let's go this way, and then look backwards. That's probably a good idea. So I'll go this way. Face that way, and then I can have a look and refresh this at the same time, and I can see my boa. Okay. Your problem with your ISP has been resolved. Excellent, Enjoy. Oh, there we go. Darkmoon Daggermore straight away. That's a lot better. Let's see, because only on release of BFA. Weren't your favourite farms? Yeah. Nori, how are you? My plans for BFA launch next Tuesday. Well, I'm not going to be on Tuesday, so the next time I'm going to be on, I'm going to stick to my regular stream schedule, so I'll be on. What I'm doing is I'm going to wait for my collector's edition to arrive, and then I'll probably open that up on stream, and then go through and do all the Battle for Azeroth stuff in one day. No, I'll basically just go through it at my usual rate, but I also want to make sure I make gold, do the auction house stuff at the same time. Good evening, Jack. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I need to refresh this. There we go. I've got a few empty bottles. My skill isn't quite up at 150 yet, so I do need to skill up a little bit whilst we're doing this. Doing very well, thank you very much. We did the battle for Lordaeron, which was awesome, really enjoyed that. And so now we're just having a bit of a contrast by doing a bit of fishing. And getting some Darkmoon Daggermore, which is always nice. Refreshing the rabbit group, and throw pizza at Jack. You loved the Jaina part, yeah, it was really, really cool. Right, how's the fishing doing? I haven't actually checked the price of these Darkmoon Daggermores. How are they looking? Currently still at 119, according to my server. So that's a good price. So it turned out to be about 7 stacks for under 1 gold. Fantastic. That's really cool. That's Pantaloon City, that is. Refresh. Do that. The only one who wants the Horde to kill the Alliance King. He's quite annoying. Probably. I don't want to see him dead. Although I agree, I don't want to see anyone dead, really. I would like to see unification between the two, and us to go after a bigger threat. But then I was thinking the other day, Azeroth is a pretty strange place with all the weird stuff that happens all over the place. I can't imagine living here, you know, makes you of sound mind. With all the battles, all the conflicts, all the demons, the monsters, the dragons, the everything, the magic. You know, it's a pretty crazy world when you think about it. I mean, you can't exactly have much of a peaceful time, can you? Good evening, Evia, how are you? Hey, Matt McKinder, thanks for stopping by. How are you doing this fine, fine evening? Oh, did we actually get a crate? That's interesting. I didn't realise you could get random crates without having a crate pool. That's quite cool. We've got 6 Daggermore. I really need some of those pools though, because I want at least 50 of them to be able to get those recipes we were talking about the other day. I'm fine. Loving a little rogue at the moment. Excellent, excellent. If there'll be a third faction in future, if some of the races mix into opposite factions such as Tauren or some of the Orcs ally, that would be nice. Oh, what's that? Filled the guilds with fish. Ah. Oh, they got 5. That was nice. Yeah. Horde politics are interesting, yeah. It'd be nice. A third faction is an interesting idea. I'd be up for something like that. Or a non-faction. So if you could choose to be of no faction, like I'll leave the Alliance, I'll leave the Horde, and I will just be of either. So you probably couldn't go into a Horde city or an Alliance city, but you could go to maybe a neutral ground like Booty Bay and still be able to use an auction house. Oh, Crooked Cranes, thank you ever so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Samadan squad. You now have a lovely chef's hat to be able to use as you like in the stream or other streams. YouTube's with Switzerland. Oh, you would be Switzerland, yes. Thank you ever so much for your support. Really kind of you. There's another one. Didn't see what I got there. Still no rabbit groups coming up. Hey, Truly Insane, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, there's another one of those things. That's 7 Daggermore in there. Wow, I've got 20 already. Wasn't expecting to get that many that quickly. Were you having fun yet? Most definitely. It's been a good evening so far. We're just having a bit of a relaxing time fishing at the moment because it was a bit intense, the whole battle for Lordaeron we did earlier. So we're just having a spot of quiet time fishing, just to regain the nerves. Here they fixed the Daggermore issue. They certainly did. I'm back up to being able to fish very easily. So the skill now is 150, I'm led to believe, which I think I'm approaching. What am I at? 131 my skill level. So I'm close to getting that, to getting regular amounts of Daggermore. I mean, I'm getting a decent amount already just from fishing here. Haven't seen any of the crates pop up yet though. It'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I reckon so. A third faction or a non-faction. Like you can turn war mode on and off. You can turn factions off. You're saying, I'm not having anything to do with that. You're all nonsense. You're all crazy. I just want to go fishing. Still no groups coming up, interestingly. Oh, there's a crate. Let's go get it. Where's my bobber? There it is. Make sure I get this one. because there's lots of people after these crates. Oh, only the one. Nothing else appeared. Okay, back to the group finding. They finally gave me a shield for your prop pally on Darkshore, so you're happier. Beginning to wonder if they would. Yes, they were talking about that earlier, Trillian, saying the +int shield. Really nice idea for those that have been searching for one. You don't need a shield, you've got a bubble. This is true. But a shield is nice. I'd want a shield if I was a paladin. I'd quite like to be a dark-eyed dwarf paladin. That would be something I'd pick. Yeah, much better. Still no groups as of yet. We'll see if we can get to 50 Daggermore. And then see what the recipe situation is. I don't think that's quite enough to buy all 3 recipes. I want to get the feast one, mainly. Oh, Calix, thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. Save the bubble when you half. I don't like pain that much. Oh, I heard an owl in the distance there. That was quite nice. How are we doing with the junk? Not so much of it, which is much better drop rates, much better. Oh, rabbit up, war mode off. Sign up. Accept. Where's me rabbit? Close the group down. Close my backpack down. I'm coming, I'm coming. Where's the rabbit? There it is. Oh, lagging a little bit. Anyone need healing whilst I'm here? Yeah, I'll give you some healing. And we'll just do some damage. There we are. It's rabbit time. What you gave me the motivation you to get your own. Got it last time. Excellent Prophet Truth. Welcome to the Angling Club. It's awesome. Do I not find the group window to be a bit intrusive? This big voodoo one, yeah, it's pretty big. Namely down to the resolution of my monitor. I probably could do with making it a little bit smaller. Could scale it down a little bit. Because especially the resolution of my TV, it's pretty low. I mean, I'm playing at 1280. What? No, 1370 by something. So I'm not a particularly high resolution. You buy them, I'll keep prices up and craft much more in less time. Oh, did I miss someone coming in there? Twix TV, how are you? And we just sold a hidden satyr. And we're fighting a rabbit and healing at the same time. What does killing this rabbit get you? You get it's about 10% chance to get a rabbit. I think it's a pet, isn't it? Which you can sell for quite a lot of money, apparently. But it's a Monty Python reference, if ever you've seen the Quest of the Holy Grail. It's pretty cool. It's a pet, okay. Thank you, Trillian Zane. Pets don't sell that well on my server, but it's always good to have. You never know. I've got no idea how many are on my auction house at the moment. No, it is the rabbit. Sold on for 65k. Very nice. See, that's the kind of price that would really help my my last million. Oh, and a gift of haste. That's going to help as well. Plus the 19 gold we got from Anduin for doing the quest. That was also worth doing. Right, where is it? There it is. Fire Scorched Claw. Oh, there we go. Poor rabbit. Just take a moment to mourn the rabbit. Alright, we're done. Alright. Just sold a sulfurium hammer for 90k. Excellent. Although you did level it to 25 first. Does leveling pets help when doing the... Let's just move that up. When selling them, because I've never done it really. Find a group. Rabbit. There we go. Get another dagger maul. How are we doing? Up to 34. Yeah, it really does. And not worth your time. Pick your answer, one of the two. I guess it depends on if you've got that pet XP boost and you're really good at doing the pets, then it's worth it. Dark Shore Quest is available for Restos Shamans too. Excellent. 2 Tombstone, various Mighty Pythons, and several guilds. Bring out your dead, and no, I'm not dead. And spam, spam, spam. Nice. It's so easy to level a pet right now. Yeah. That was an easy 5k from Vending Pantaloons. Excellent. Very nice. It sells better, but costs time. Okay. That's something I'm going to have to look into then, definitely. Neresta, thank you very much for the follow. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well this fine evening. We are currently fishing up Darkmoon dagger maul so I can get myself the cooking recipes so that I can make some feasts that require Darkmoon dagger maul. We could also sell them because they're currently still going for 119 gold on my server, which is a rather nice amount. So that's an option. But the main thing really is just to have a bit of a relaxing time, chat to you fine people, and calm down after all the excitement of Lordaeron. Getting a consistent amount of dagger maul now, that's at least a good thing. They're on 39 on your server, but sold yours at 65 at level 25. Never underestimate how much gold people will pay for convenience. Yeah, I guess that reflects what Costa was saying about if they are difficult to do or inconvenient to do if you're not particularly fond of doing it, then you're providing a service, and that part of that service is your time, skill and energy. Wow, you got 6,000 level for shoulders. Fantastic. So a refresh, just in case there's any groups coming up. Oh, that's an empty bottle. How are we doing? Up to 40. So I'll go till 50, and then I can see what I can buy with that. I don't think it's enough though. I think I should really have about 100 of these. But then at 119, that's worth quite a lot of gold. Just sold 5 wind scales for 11k. Oh, excellent, Blood and Torment. What's a wind scale? Do you farm it? Do you make it? Sounds like something you'd farm. Like a rare drop. Up to 44. It's farm in Outland. Aha, okay. Thank you very much. Such a wealth of knowledge, everyone in chat. Horrible to farm though. Yeah, I don't like going to Outlands, so I can imagine many people don't. It's a skinning one. Aha. So we could get Erfen out there one day, maybe to go and have a look. See if there's something we could do with that. Oops, clicked too early. Well, I didn't actually. You farm all the leathers out there. Okay. And do you make much gold from doing that? So this stuff you're fishing, you have low level character with 174 fishing. Can you get some? You should be able to tribal power. I believe, I mean I'm only at skill 137. and I believe it's 150 where you get a good consistent amount. Oh, there we go. Bloated thresher, that's another 10. That takes me to 56. Fantastic. Right, okay, so what we'll do is we'll swim over to... I'm imagining there's going to be someone in here that's going to be the cooking person. So we'll go have a look. And loot enough knot hides to make into heavy knot hide that's up 125. Okay. So decent. Decent for sure. Cobra skulls are more difficult, are they? Okay. Hey Tommy, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Salmon. That's cool. There's everyone fishing. Fishing away. Let me just walk past you and then hop onto things. Now, where would a recipe person be for this? So there's a portal. You are a race official. Alright, okay, I'm not going to do a race. What else have you got over here? Fishing supplies, fishing prizes, fishing trainer. What have we got? Near the fishing trainer.
Do not loiter.
What have we got? Recipe. Here we go. So, this was one of them, wasn't it? Right one too, you said. Lemon herb fillet. How to cook lemon herb fillet. Restores 10% of your health and mana per second. And versatility. There we are. Quitrit, thank you very much for the follow. Fishing recipes out the dock on the left side. Thank you very much. And this one, I'm thinking the Darkmoon fancy, the recipe Fancy Darkmoon Feast. How to cook a fancy Darkmoon Feast. Great feast that will feed the party and dress them fancily. Restores 10% of health and mana every second for 10 seconds, and you'll become well fed, increasing versatility for 20 minutes. Now, is that a good one? Hey Srandros, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Lemon herb fillet's a great levelling food. Yes, that was the one right one too mentioned. I'm thinking that's going to be a good one. I can actually buy Darkmoon Firewater here. That's interesting. I mean, the firewater itself is going for 119, whereas the fish themselves are also going for 119, so that's not a good trade. So I'm thinking we really want to get all of these to be the completionist chef that we are. Now we need, how many Darkmoon Daggermore do we need? We need 5 per fillet, and that's the feast. We need 2 per herb fillet. Okay. Yeah, it's a very negative trade, exactly. So I think we want to buy this. We'll buy that. And we'll also buy the super crusted fish feast because we like to complete things, which means I'm just a bit shy of getting the... I got another 21 there, so what I'll do is I'll go fishing a little bit longer, get another 50 up, and then we need to get some more fish to be able to make these. So let's just learn these. Lemon herb fillet, sous chef, and gather up the floating debris. Yes, if I'm fast enough I can get those, certainly. Okay, fish time. Let's swim round. Whilst we're swimming, we'll look for the group. There we go. That's a good question. Oh, did I miss a question? What was it? What kind of profit look to make buying the mats for living? Buy mats and of course selling. Also buy the mats, posting price, living still, and barely make a profit from the proc chances. Yes, it's the proc chances that help, isn't it? Did I see Leaping Vein Seeker and Dune Scavenger sellable mounts in BFA? No, I didn't see those. Vein Seeker and Dune Scavenger. They sound interesting. Oh, there's one over there. Quick, dive. Where are we going? There we are. Nearly missed it there. Want to get the crate. Hopefully we can get 2 casts out of this. Where's my bobber? There's one. And then another fish. Hold that there. Stay on target. Stay on target. There we go. And a couple of crates. Darkmoon Firewater. And another one. And I can do that. Refresh that. And then... They're really nice mounts, are they? Okay, cool. It's going to be so funny if Sam opens it up with his stuff. What the with the mounts, it's a good point. Farming Ghost Iron yourself and then turning it to Trillium and then buying Harmony on the auction house. You make around 1k profit each steal, plus extra now for the procs. Yeah, that's pretty much the deal, Norcott. That's what I'm doing myself as well. Looks like there's a crate at the bottom as well. Where's that? I don't see one on my list. On my map. Was it crab? Oh yes, you mean down there. There we go. Well spotted. Thank you very much. I always forget to do my crates. Let's refresh that. Have a look. How are we doing on fish? We've got 29, so we need to go back up to 50 at least. It's taken me a long time, Norcott, to get my head round all the living steel transmutes. I'm still not fully au fait with it. It still confuses me. But thanks to Jack's website, if you type in !dipping, you get a link to it, which has got a really cool... Have you got the living steel price calculator on your new website, Jack? Because that was really handy. Is it better into your new website? First need to fix it a bit. Oh, okay. So it's not in there yet. No groups as of yet. Carry on fishing for a little bit longer. We'll do the recipes and then we'll get enough Darkmoon Daggermore to at least make a few of these fillets and see if we can sell them. Test out a new market, which is always worth doing, especially as Darkmoon Faire is going to be not available for a little while. Might be worth holding on to the fillets. Acts a bit strange, but still calculates well. Okay, okay. What have we got there? Shadow Salt, we've got 10. Excellent. Let's just refresh that. Have a look at that. But it'll be fixed soon. Yeah, maintaining websites is quite tricky sometimes. Let's have another search for a group. 34 fish. Darkmoon Daggermore. I could go round looking for the crates, but did I see that website? Oh, the Simple Armory one. Yes, I did. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's good for mount collecting. My son uses that one. Add a Spirit Farm and Vendor calculator as well to it, and the Titan Steel calculator. Excellent. That'll be a good mix. Does it look funny for me? Let's have a look. Can't remember last time I went to the site. Let's find a spare page. Paste it in. Simple Armory. Enter a realm. Where's Shadow Song? Right. Shadow Song, EU. Character Samadan. Progress overview. This is Samadan's simple armory. Totally complete. We have 3 world events. Is that 3? No. 380 something. Okay. Not very much. There we go. That's the thing. Let me just scroll back. Let's have a look at mounts, collectible mounts. We have... oh, no icons. So it seems to be missing icons at the moment. Couldn't hit the coffee button. What was that for? Let's have a look. Elixir Master. Ah, excellent. Ah, you got the new ones in here. Last time I looked at this, you didn't have that updated. Okay, there's some good ones in there. I shall add those into my my group. Fantastic, thank you, Jack. But looking at this, yeah, it doesn't seem to show the icons up for me anymore. That's a shame. Good evening, German Face. How are you? 1 week, 370 sales in transmogs, but probably a lot of small sales. That's still pretty cool, Bullywoof. If I hit the copy button, import it all into a group. Okay. Excellent. I've pretty much got most of those already. I'm just missing a couple of them. So what I'll do is I'll probably add them in manually myself. That's really handy. How's the quest for the auction house mount? It's going okay, thank you, Popgeek. We've hit 4 million, so we're on the final run, the last million. Now, going at my current rate, it would take me a month to get that, but obviously we're looking to accelerate that. Obviously with BFA coming around the corner, we're hoping to get a rapid increase in the gold, plus all the other gold making things that I'm doing. I'm trying to get some good sales in there. Some news about Darkmoon Faire taking a break in BFA that it missed. It was the second time in a couple of days someone said it would be gone for a while. Yeah, I think people are saying that it's not going to be back until September or October, because once the new expansion comes out, I think the focus is on that for a while, and they don't do the fair historically, is what I've heard. Oh, we got a crate. Oh, we also got a bloated thresher, which has got 7 Darkmoor Daggermore in it. Did I grab Shadow Ice? We did earlier. We got a fair chunk of it. Up to 44. So I need to get to 50 plus some. At least 60 really would be ideal here. If it's not going to take too long. If it takes too long, then I'll just get the 50 and I'll come back to this, because I don't want to spend my entire stream fishing. Yeah, it's really coming on, Jack. I echo what Right12 says. The main thing here is to actually get the recipes, and then I can fish for the fish in the next couple of days. Whilst we've still got a Darkmoon Faire on. Be nice to get the rabbit as well, but no such luck yet. Hope it were fully operational before BFA. That would be awesome. $47 fish. Well, I'd like to make one of these fillets actually, so I'm going to get at least 52. It keeps on 1 week each month. It's on the game calendar for September. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot to click that. Hey, Eat, Lift and Well. I like the name. Just joining the stream. Welcome aboard. We are fishing for Darkmoon Daggermore. The drop rate of it has been fixed now, so you can fish it up with a fair amount of regularity. We are trying to get at least 50. I've got 48 at the moment, so that we can get the last recipe we're missing, which is a feast, and then I'm going to get a few extra to be able to make some Darkmoon lemon fillets, and then we're going to see if they can sell, because apparently they're good leveling food, which would be quite interesting to see what the market's doing like on that one. Oh, logging issues in NA. Oh no, not good. All we need just before the release of an expansion. Yeah, well, I'm expecting a lot of technical issues with the expansion release. That's why I'm not really adjusting my stream schedule much. I'm just going to take it as it comes and enjoy the content as well. Oh, your launcher just started downloading a patch. Maybe they're hot fixing something. Maybe Sylvanas is going to turn out to be good after all. Alright, I want a little bit more than just the 2 over 52. So let's get at least, let's try and get to 60. And then we can make 5 lemon fillets. Seeing as our collection rate is quite quick at the moment, we shouldn't take too long getting those. And again, I've forgotten a bunch of things I usually remember this past week. I'm always forgetting stuff, Commander Bond. You're in good company, don't worry. Just tallied for the week. Started on 100k last Monday, now sitting on 380k, with 130 coming in today alone. Excellent, Drum and Face. Congratulations. Very nice. Oh, I'm sitting here looking at Mr. Potato stats and like, how does this still run WoW? I know. We did struggle a bit, I must admit, during the battle for Lordaeron. So I'm wondering what it's going to be like at the beginning of BFA. I explain it as we've been rebooting and everything you can think of, but latency's still up around 4,000. Ah, okay. Try living in Australia on a US server. Yeah, that doesn't help. Just got up to 235 mounts. Fantastic. Get the lovely green Fellhawk. Ah, so what's that? Is that at 250 ones? Okay. Actually makes you feel better. No worries. Just maxed out on WoW tokens, praying they go up. I think they will eventually, although I wonder if people are going to use them to buy things like the mount. You do have a character on Oceanic, though. Yeah, what's it like going the other way? I've never tried that. I imagine the lag times are just as much. Right, we've got 60 Darkmoon, so that's enough for now. So what we'll do is we'll just head on back. Oh, let's head to the shore first. We'll go up when they announce the virtual ticket for BlizzCon. Oh yes, yeah, that's true. Let's just dismount, swim instead. Sorry, I just left them floating in the sea. That was a bit rude of me. Because people will use their gold to buy the virtual tickets. I did it last time, and so the price of it will spike definitely. Okay, up we go. And we have fishing prizes. Okay, so recipe, fancy Darkmoon feast. That's what we're missing. I mean, we could save up for this dark water skate, but I don't think I really want to get that at this point. So let's have a look at our bag and our newly acquired recipe. So I'll learn that. There we go. You want a virtual ticket in your guild raffle? Got you a Mercatan. Nice, very nice. And when you play on Oceanic, you're not too bad. However, if you play on one of my US servers, tunes on Oceanic, you get much more of a delay. Interesting. Right, it's okay. We've got 10 Darkmoon Darkmoon. So let's have a look. Let's get Pierre out. There we go. Just sold a hidden satyr. What have we got here? Oh, put my chef's hat on. Didn't quite mean to do that. So, lemon. Lemon herb fillet. Lemon herb fillet doesn't have a price on my server. There are 0 auctions on. Now that's interesting. Now why would there be 0 auctions on? What's it actually been like on the Undermine Journal? Let's have a look. Overall. Let's bring a new tab up. And let's look up a lemon herb fillet. Did I spell that right? Lemon herb. There it is. Sale rate 0.19 is a good sign. Yeah. There we go. So looking at the daily summary here, over a year, available quantity has been pretty low, like 1 or 2. So no one's really making them, or the odd one there at 21. Quantity wise, regionally, has been much better. And the price has been around 250. Okay. Using for Darkmoon Faire things, it could be looking at that. I mean, looking at the general trend down, obviously it's unusually high, but that's usually where Shadow Song is anyway. And the Daggermoors are particularly expensive right now. The Sugar Feast one sells well. Let's have a look at that one. Sugar Crusted Fish Feast. Ah, see, there we go. A 0.23 sale rate and a 819 profit. So that's going for 1,500 on my server, and there's 26 auctions of it. So that's looking rather healthy, and that's got the crafting cost of the Darkmoon Daggermoor times 5. So, and that only takes a Daggermoor. That's all it takes. Okay. The feast is the best for Mythic. May have found a nice niche. Yeah, I think so. I'd like to actually make each of them. So we've got the Sugar Crusted Fish Feast, which is doing quite well. There was the other thing we learnt as well. Where is it going to be? Pandaren Cuisine is actually in Outlandish, Old World. Does it have its own category? Holiday cooking, everyday cooking. No, Fancy Darkmoon Feast, that was the other one. There it is. Okay, so that has 0 auctions on at the moment. Okay, John Face, thanks ever so much for stopping by. That takes 10 Daggermoor, so it's expensive, especially on my server at 1,500. Been to my alts today? No, not at all, Costa. We've been on a bit of a Darkmoon thing there. Okay. Heavy metal death knight in Darkmoon Faire is such a pain. Yeah, it's quite a unique taste in music, isn't it? As it's tally time in 30 minutes. Oh God, is that the time? Oh, wow, I've just gone down this rabbit hole of fishing, haven't I? Thank you for the heads up. So I'm thinking of these to make at the moment. I'm going to go for probably the sugar crusted one, because that's got a good sale rate. What was the sale rate on this one? 0.04. Whereas this has a good sale rate of 0.23 and is relatively well priced at the moment. So let's create 2 of those and see if we can get some sales on those. If I can get some Darkmoon Daggermoor cheaply and not at 119 gold, then we'll see how that does. Feast that feature party and increasing versatility. Okay. So that's the one to try. going to make a group for it here, and then we'll move on to the auction house. So cooking, feasts, what was it called? Sugar crusted. We're going to call this sugar crusted, and we're going to add that in, and then a group operation. Let's try cooking 20s. Do we allow a partial stack with cooking 20s? Yes, we do. So we'll see what goes on with that. 94%, 150% crafting, 300% DB market, and max is 200% crafting or 150% DB market. So what does that actually come out at? If I look at this in my group, is a minimum price of 1,144, a normal price of 1,800, and a max price of 3,600. That will do for now. We may have to tweak it later. Okay, so let's pop that back and half back to Salty Sailor Tavern. We'll put that on, and then we'll quickly check our other characters. Time has just flown tonight, just disappeared. When you only have a couple of hours to play, it's amazing how much time goes. This is what it's going to be like with Battle for Azeroth. I'm going to have to split my time between playing the game and doing all my auction house stuff, because I still want to earn the gold. Okay, so looking at this, we bought some silk. We'll take that. Oh, we sold a draft of alacrity. 2 of those. That's cool. So I'll take those, and then whilst we wait for the rest of the mailbox to update, we'll just go and quickly check in on posting up that auction and check in on the silk whilst we're here. Add that on. Shopping scan for silk. Just make a schedule. You've got 4 times 30 minutes. Yeah, it's a good way of looking at it, actually. I'll take the 87 and I'll leave that on. And then what have you got selling? A few things coming in. A couple of good prices there on Hidden Satyr. 5,500 for Hidden Satyr. And let's post on the extras we just did, which is the extra ones we got from the crates, and then the sugar crusted fish feast, and another pineapple pizza. So you never know, fingers crossed, get those on. Okay, so before we dally any further here, let's check the other characters, see how they've done gold wise. Now I did check Elmorte earlier because I was doing a quick video on YouTube. So what I'll do is I'll just go through each of them all quickly. Off work tomorrow, so getting as much stuff done as you can tonight. Good idea, Boogie Lips, good idea. Getting close to sell 1,100 satchels this expansion. Wow, that's a lot of satchels. A lot of people filling their bags that have been made by you. How do you get the pastebin link? It's just pastebin, command paste bin, like that. Okay, what have we got? Some expires, so we need to deal with those. Collect up these and repost them on, because it's always good to have some sales. I've actually got 5,000 gold on Erfen at the moment. Maybe we should send some of that over. Hexweed bags have been a few. Yeah, they have been good for me as well, so long as I can keep in supply of sumptuous fur, which I haven't gone and gotten yet. That's another thing. I need to make a list of things I need to do, one of which is to go get some sumptuous fur. Cole Hogweeta, thank you very much for the follow. It's very kind of you. Okay, another load of expires. No actual sales. So we'll go through and we'll repost these back on. Hey Thunder, how are you? We need that sweet gold. Yes, very much so. Drums really started to pick up again. Really? That's unusual. I do wonder why. What's next? What is it people are doing with drums? I wonder. I mean, Bear Tartar has... I've still got a few sales of that. Made 73k today. Very nice, Costa. Very nice. See, look there. Bear Tartar is back up to 12 gold. That's very unusual. Oh, that one broke guy. Thank you for 2 months of using your Prime. That's incredibly kind of you. Continuance of the chef's hat in all its glory. Thank you very much for the support. Hey Renka, how are you? Is Battle.net down? I think some people are having problems with it, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe I should put some more drums on. I don't think I've got any on at the moment. Resubbed like 2 weeks ago. Don't know why it didn't. It just showed up. Okay. Well, thank you again, that one bro guy. It's very kind of you. There's a launcher patch. I don't know if it's down. Yeah, I did spot the launcher patch. I did get one error being disconnected briefly before I just came onto the stream, but it's been solid ever since. And Flask went back up to 200 gold. Excellent. I need to do some more cooking actually. Samadan's lavish feasts. We did sell some, so I'm thinking of making some more. Right, I'm going to keep that gold because I did have 5,000. It cost me nearly 1,000 to post on all those auctions. So I'm going to need that gold that I've got there for Erfen to do his postings. So we'll switch over and swap over to Jahwakening. Have a look, see how you're doing. See what we've got here. I don't think you had a lot on because a lot of the alchemy stuff I've transferred over, although we do have the elixir stuff coming through now. Aha! 10 Arcanite bars have sold, so that's excellent. We also picked up some herbs which Elmorte sent over, so let's take all of those. We're up to 14,000 gold, which is fantastic. So let's send 10,000 gold to Samadan. You can have that. Okay. Any tips for a new gold maker on somewhat small server on the edge of a new expansion? Feels like playing on hard mode. Well, make sure you have fun. That's the first thing. And on a small server, look for your niches. There's plenty of them. I've got them on my server here, which is also a small server. Surma Feast selling for 278 each, which I find kind of weird, but excellent. Yep, so go farm primals, go farm ghost iron ore. It depends what professions you've got and what you enjoy doing. There's cataclysm herbs or old world vanilla herbs. They're selling particularly well on my server. Shadow silk's another good one. You can go off and get some of that. People are still going for the shadowy masks. If you've got tailoring, depends what professions you've got really. There's a few opportunities out there. Now I could do with going to my Half Hill farm, but I'm not sure I've got quite enough time. So we'll do a post scan with the stuff we've got here. What have we got and what are we going to post on? So spider meat, here's some herbs going on. Just the 5 in fact, okay. Adder's tongue, 1 gold 73. Probably don't really need to sell that at that cheaper price because it's got a much better value to me elsewhere. The frost lotus the same, so maybe I need to really think about those. The white spider meat does actually sell. So I'm going to post that, 73 of them, and I'm going to skip that and post that and that instead. There we are. How do you add money to your Battle.net balance using gold? So what you need to do is you buy a token, and then you have two options when you trade in the token. You can either add 1 month game time, or you can add it to your Battle.net balance. And I always recommend to people to add it to your Battle.net balance rather than buy the game time direct, because then if you save up that Battle.net balance for say 3 months worth of game time, you'll get it cheaper by buying it in 3 month chunks, or even better, if you can do 6 of them and buy it in 6 month chunks, you can get it even more cheaply. Oh, a load of stuff about to expire, so let's just take those off. Everything, no, a few more. There we go, let's take those off. We did sell some stuff, so we need to restock on those as well. I don't think I've got my materials set up for that yet, so that's another bit of maintenance we need to do on Jahwakening to get your elixirs and everything working properly. We'll take all these off for now though. Get them potions going. I love the potion sounds as they go into your bags. There we go, and do a post scan of those. Off to a cottage until next week. Okay, Regalthus, have a lovely time. That sounds fantastic. And hope to see you again soon when Battle for Azeroth comes out. Hey Gabriel, how are you? Just want to say thank you for tutorial videos. Oh, you're most welcome. Very kind of you to stop by and say so. Okay, we're going to stick all of these on Blood Tusk shoulder pads. Why are they at 31,000? Because the region market is 10,000. So I'm posting at max price, which is already pretty high. There's 2 auctions on, so those have gone up crazy high. Oh, thank you for the follow, it's very kind of you. Well, we'll try it, you never know. Let's pop it on. There we go, post everything on. That's that done. And then, do I need to do anything else? I could probably do with a cooldown of some kind. Now I have got Transmute Living Elements, which I was quite liking doing last time. So I'm going to create one of those. And that got me Volatile Fire times 15. Which are currently priced at 77. Since the launch update, your firewall started freezing, trying to ask you permission to load WoW. Interesting. I think they're having some issues with the Battle.net launch at the moment, Tribal. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. Okay, so you're done with that. So let's pop on over to Elmorte. Now, Elmorte is okay at the moment. Once BFA launches, if you just take 15 to 20 minutes a day, gather whatever resources you can, then post them at a competitive rate, you'll make gold. I think that is pretty solid advice, Commander Bond, because things will sell. People will be looking for all sorts of new things. So yeah, I definitely think that's the way forward. Now I did empty this earlier, so what I need to actually do is go to my bank and pick some stuff up there. Notice that Pandera recipe that gives 27 stamina. Is that a bug? Can you explain that again? Add the token to your Battle.net balance. Yes, I don't have one on me to show you exactly, but basically what it means is when you buy a token with gold and then you right click on the token, you have 2 options. A little window will pop up. One is to buy game time with it, which is for whatever it is in your currency. For me it's like £10 UK money, and then the other option is to add that money to your Battle.net balance, which what you can do then is go into your Battle.net account and buy game time with your Battle.net balance. Now, if you buy 1 month of game time, it's the same price, it's £10. But then if you buy 3 months of game time in one go, so say you've got 3 tokens, enough gold to make 3 tokens, and then add that to your Battle.net balance, and then you buy 3 months of game time in one go, you'll save yourself about £3. And then if you do 6 months of game time in one go, you can get it a little bit cheaper again. Is it only 6 months it gets cheaper? I thought last time I did it, 3 months was a little bit cheaper as well. But I haven't done it in a while myself, so maybe not. Okay, let's just take these off for now. Oh, Neuro, thank you very much for the follow. Anyone ever transfer servers to make more gold? Currently on a pretty high pop round, posted castle scanning before work and then bed aren't really getting me anywhere anymore. Interesting one, Starless one. It depends really. There's niches in every server. It all depends whether... I don't know why I've got those. Let me just get all of these off. And recipes. Arcane Reaper. Market value 46,000, really? And that's soulbound. And that's going on there, and then that's going on there. Okay. 3 months saves about €3, and 6 months saves you about €9. That's what I thought, Brain Manager, about that. Okay, Prophet, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Let's also check the reagent bank because it's full of stuff. Look at all of this. 45 Spirits of Harmony. And we need to make some use of that with our Trillium and Ghost Iron. So let's go. We don't have enough at the moment. So what we will do, how much have we got money wise? 499. We need more gold. So for me, 3 months costs €11.99 and 6 months costs €10.99. Yeah. So if you can save up your tokens, I mean the way I did it when I started paying for game time with gold, the first month I bought 1 month's game time, and then I got enough gold in those first 2 months to then be able to make 3 months worth of game time, and then within those 3 months I got enough gold to then make 6 months of game time. So it kind of steamrolled over time. Right, so the Arcanite bars sold, which was good, but we still need some more of those. So I need to look into that a little bit more. There's all these elixirs and things that we could possibly sell. We made these whilst leveling. I don't know whether they're going to actually sell or not. You never know. And then you got things like that War Scythe, Unyielding Fists, and then the Enchanted Elementium bar currently at 16,000, which is a good price if that actually ever sold. Okay, we'll take those, post those. Now there was one of those recipes that I had that was on a ridiculous price, but it doesn't appear in there, so let's just check that it's in a group. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. Recipes and patterns. Plans Arcanite Reaper. So market value is 46,000. Region market average is 12,000. There's no auctions on at the moment, so we'll add that in. And then we're going to keep that. Keeping that, definitely. Okay, we'll leave the rest of that. So you need to get €66 worth of tokens in 31 days, which is 6. Okay. In 31 days. That's doable, Costa, I would say. It's doable if you can sell for 100,000 Arcanite Reaper. You got 7 left. The actual Arcanite Reaper itself, if I had a blacksmith, let me just have a look at that again. Yeah, normal is 35,000. Yeah. 59 divided by 13. You got 7 left from expansion buying. Okay. So ends up at 5, so 1.5 million. Yeah, in 31 days. That's doable at your rate. It's steep, but it's doable. So looking at this, is it worth saving this until I've got myself a blacksmith, or do I try and sell it now because I need the gold? I'm going to sell it now. I think short-term gain, because I'm not anywhere near getting a blacksmith anymore at the moment, so it's way down on my radar. So when I come to do it, I will see what we can do at a decent price. But for now, it's a 0.01 drop chance on the last boss. Okay, so it's pretty rare to get hold of. Well, let's see what we get for it. Oh wow, Gold Goblin Net, thank you ever so much for the host. That's incredibly kind of you. Welcome everybody from Gold Goblin Net's stream. How was your stream? I hope you did well. Welcome everybody, my name's Samadan and I make my gold mainly through professions. In this case I'm going through and I'm just looking at the Arcanite Reaper at the moment, which is kind of interesting one. We're going to have a look and see how much an Arcanite Reaper actually goes for. There's none, that's because I can't spell it. There we are. So the Arcanite Reaper is actually selling for 29,000 at the moment, which is got 2 of them on, and then the plan for one I've just put on for 35,000. So it's worth buying and then making several of them. What else we got? Tschüss. Yes, that's slang for hello or hi, isn't it, in German? Or Guten Abend, wie geht's? Wise player gets the plant and masscraft weapons to undercut price. Yes, I think so, French Curse. That's definitely the thing. So thank you ever so much. That's goodbye. Yes, Tschüss is see ya, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. My German's rusty. But thank you very much for the host, Gold Goblin. It's very kind of you, and welcome everyone who's coming by. Thank you ever so much for the follows. So we're just going through, we're looking at the Arcanite Reaper. Now, as French Curse quite rightly said, it would be better to learn this plan and reap the rewards, subtle pun there, of the Arcanite Reaper by making multiple of them over time. Now my situation is that I'm actually looking for the short-term gain of the 35,000, because that will get me towards my goal of the Battle for Azeroth mount. But that said, I do like the idea of keeping hold of something like that, and it requires vanilla blacksmithing at 300, so, and it takes 20 Arcanite bars. So it's quite expensive to make as well. Hey Nala, how are you? You'd have to make 105,000 a day if you want to get the mount on day of expansion. Okay, yeah, it's quite a lot. I don't think I'm going to make it either, Costa, if there's any consolation. So what we'll do... oh, Living Steel's about to expire. Let's just take that off. Oh, it has just expired. There we go. Let's go pop that back on. And then we can go check over on Samadan and check the tally. So let's open all of that and then do that. Always nick some of your husband. That's always a choice. Okay, and we're going to post this on, and we'll run a post scan. 20 Arcanite bars can proc with a Transmute Master, though. Yes, this is a good point. So Living Steel has gone back down to a healthy 3,900. It was at 6,900. How is it looking with everything else? Yeah, I think that's going to be a normal kind of price. So let's post that on, and that's that. There was nowhere. Here's up to 1 million. Okay, he's nowhere near it. Well, that's 1 million you could make use of, Costa. Definitely. If he's not going to get the mount, you might as well get it for the both of you. Look at it that way. So yeah, so getting the procs with the Transmute Master will help on the price of that, certainly. And I did have 20 Arcanite bars, so it is certainly doable. What I'll do is I'll see if it sells. If it doesn't sell, then I'm going to pop it on and keep it, I think. So let's go over to Samadan as we're getting up to tally time. So we're going to check on my gold for the night, which is about, with the 10,000, about 30,000 gold, I think. We're aiming for about 80 to 100,000 gold, so we're way off that. But we're trying to get close to this 5 million. Let's see how we got on. So we had some buys, so let's take those. We could possibly make a whole load of pantaloons out of this and gain some extra gold that way. But what I'll do is leave that for another time, and then we'll add that on later. So we've got the 11,000 here, so we'll take those. I've got another 5 mails coming in. Actually, that's going to be some more buys, so let's just do a reload on that. Just count how much you have and times by 2.42. Yeah, that's an easy enough way to do it. We have currently 5,725 total. So 5,725 times 2.42 is 13,854 gold worth of pantaloons. So you can see how much is coming. So yeah, a good 13,000 there. Which is nice. At least, yes, that's a good point, because if I make the epics, they're going to be worth more. So I think I will leave those for now. And keep those on. And then we'll add the pantaloons in tomorrow. But we'll do our tally for tonight. Oh, it's just going to be more silk, actually. There we go, another load of it. There we are, which takes us up to 5,964, with 1,000 still in the guild vault. Nice amount. That would take me up to 4,000. No, 4 million and nearly 4.1 million we'd be getting to there. So that's reasonable, but I won't do it tonight because it's already late. Giant Dwarf, thank you very much for the follow. Okay, Miladen. I haven't got time at the moment to look at that, but I am going to be finishing up in a minute, so we're going to go and do the chart. So there we go, there's a link to my chart. If anyone would like to follow my progress, I'm going to go over. Here's my chart. So we are, if I scroll all the way up, we are very close to the end and release of Battle for Azeroth. So let me just close that down. So we're here at just over 4 million. We really want to be here at just over 5 million. Bear, thank you very much for the follow. So we are off target by a good margin. We have been the entire journey, but we are making about 1 million gold every month, which is a healthy amount by most people's standards. If you're looking at sort of using your gold to buy tokens, this is certainly a doable thing. Miss Cookieson, thank you very much for the follow. So now what we're looking at is, okay, how close can I get to this figure over the next few days? I'm unlikely to make it at my current rate, that much is true, but we will see how close we can get to it. So we're going to go down, and we are currently on the 9th actually, so we need to put the target in here. So 4 million and 075,982, which means this will probably have been something like 4 million and I don't know, 45,000, which means the amount for yesterday was something like 32,000, and the amount for today was about 30,000. So looking back up on my chart, we are just behind the head here. I'm going to have to make the amount a little bit smaller again, just to see the chart progress. Let's move him off a little bit there. There we are. Really not bad progress over the time. No, exactly, Commander Bond. I mean, just looking at it and just taking on board that amount, even though I've just gone under the target, the fact that I've been able to make that kind of gold on a low pop server with very limited playtime. I mean, the time I stream is pretty much the time you see me playing, and with the occasional thing in there. Legendary Jungler, thank you very much for the follow. So I'm really pleased with that, considering how much I play and considering my resources available to me. So I'm happy. Let's move that over. There we go. So I think I shall probably finish up there for tonight, as it's late and I got work tomorrow. So I want to say a big thank you to everyone who stopped by tonight. Your company has been most welcome. Thank you, Lichcoon. It's very kind of you. Let's see if we can find someone on my list to throw a host over to. And now here's someone who's on that I haven't seen in a while, who's crossed over the same sort of time of me. I don't know if you're aware of you're supposed to call in sick for an entire month from expansion. Didn't you know that? Considering I've literally just started my job officially, truly insane, and I'm still on probation, I don't think that would be a good idea. But thank you very much nonetheless for the suggestion. Now, as a creative person myself, you're on 2 weeks holiday from Sunday, Tony. Very nice, very nice. There's a YouTuber and streamer called Nixium who does a lot of machinima stuff, and I kind of like his knowledge of lore and everything. And so I'm going to throw a host over to him, if you don't mind, tonight. Do something a little bit different tonight. Because, oh, he's on Be Right Back at the moment. Because he does a lot of stuff with After Effects, which I use pretty much every day myself as a 3D person. So I kind of can relate to a lot of that. I'm just going to hang around a little bit, so make sure he comes back at some point. But I'll throw a host over to him. But in the meantime, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's hung out. Thank you for Gold Goblin for the host. It was very kind of you. And thank you everyone who stopped by, and your subs and your follows and your company in chat has been amazing. So what I'll do is I'll set this up. /host. I've got to make sure I spell it. It's 2 X's. Now it currently says be right back, so if you can bear with him and hang out in his chat for a little bit, say hello. And I'm back on Thursday, tomorrow. Is there any simple 3D rendering software? Actually, that's a good idea. And Ozilon and Sutton, thank you also for the follow. There's a free piece of 3D software called Blender, which is worth a look at, Tony, if you're looking for looking to get into anything 3D wise. It's completely free and open source, so I recommend that one. Oh, looks like Nixium's back. So Lightwave a long time ago, way more than you needed. Yes, I used Lightwave and Imagine 3D back on my Amiga many years ago. It was awesome, and that's what got me into 3D all those many years ago. But looks like Nixium's back, so I'm going to throw Snap on the Amiga. Exactly. What was the name of the software? It was called Blender, French curse, as in like a food blender. It's free and you can use it. I don't use it for myself for work, I use Maya, but Blender's the free version, and it's pretty competent. So if you're into 3D, I'd certainly recommend giving it a go. Yeah, I haven't quite got a command for that yet, Wave. Are you learning many different 3D software as well? Excellent. Is that Nikon or Nalcon? But yeah, I love 3D. I've been using it for over 20 years, so it's been my my lifeblood. From all sorts, from making games to adverts to films, commercials, corporate videos, the whole lot. I've been doing it. Which is why I'm going to pass the host on to Nixium, who is also a good creative person. 3D software streaming on Twitch. It could be done, Tommy. It could be done. You focus now on Alias from Autodesk. Yeah. Alias, I mean, it's not Alias anymore in terms of it's now Maya, but it used to be Alias Wavefront back in the day. Although Alias, is that a different thing? Have they changed the name of it? Could be. That's a story for another time. Okay, I've rambled on enough. Oh, for the car industry. Oh yes. Okay, yeah. More like specific CAD stuff. Yeah, I'm with you now. Right. Okay. So let's throw a host over to Nixium. Thank you everyone for your company tonight. I'm back on tomorrow, so see you then, and until next time, happy gold making.